walk from the left, I've got to go along the Thames Path to the right. There's water in the Thames here on the outskirts of Ewen. So I'm back on the main road again now, where it appears I've got to cross, and the road goes over a bridge over the Thames. And I've got to walk across that footbridge, and there's the Thames along there. Thames Path along there. I've walked on the footbridge just to take a video along the River Thames here. This is the bed of the Thames. Almost dry, but there's a little bit of sogginess here, and I'm going to leap over it. Yes, I've leapt over the Thames. This is another gate, Thames Path onwards, and someone has left the gate wide open. I'm going to close it. Can't, there's no fastening. Ah, there's water in the Thames here. Hello. So that's the course of the Thames. I think dry. And this is the path I'm walking along, and I think I'm walking towards Kemble Bridge. I'm approaching the bridge. And the road. So that's the Thames, or Thames bed, from the bridge. I think it's Kemble Bridge. Through this gate. Along this tiny section of the Thames Path, and then I've got to cross this wooden footbridge. So this is the wooden footbridge of the Thames here at Kemble. That's the bed of the river to my right, and that's the bed of the river towards the source. This is walking along the side of the River Thames, which would have water in it in winter, but now looks just a grassy area. It's noticeable that the ground rises quite steeply in the distance, which I suppose is logical when you think that the water would run downhill from a position in the hill somewhere. So that is the bed of the River Thames, looking downstream, and that is the bed of the Thames looking upstream, and I'm walking along it. Grass is a bit spongy, but I can't feel any water. This is the bed of the River Thames, near to its source. And look at that, what was a huge tree. I think I've got to walk across that little bridge across to my left. So this is surely the first bridge on the River Thames. Now I'm standing in what would be the riverbed in winter. But there's no sign of water here today, the 17th of August. So I have to go through yet another gate, and through this gate on the other side a little farm road. I've walked across that field, I've walked up this rise, and there's another sign, Thames Path, through this gate, up those steps and across the road. So, I've got to walk across that field there, I believe. I think what I'm looking for is way ahead in the distance. I walked across all those fields. I'm now within a few yards of the source of the Thames. These are the heap of stones, which is acknowledged as the source of the Thames. I can't see any water there, so we look to the stone and the inscription. The Conservators of the River Thames, 1857 to 1974. This stone was placed here to mark the source of the River Thames. So 184 miles to the Thames barrier, the Thames Path public footpath. Thames Path public footpath. 184 miles to the Thames barrier. Am I pleased to see Kemble station?